They'll find clues to answer that question of
Right.
why in the gunman's home. That's where federal agents are right now, assisting San Jose police as they comb through Cassidy's house, looking for any evidence that might help paint a picture of what his mindset was leading up to the shooting.
Yeah, exactly. KRON 4's Will Tran is live on the scene with the very latest. Good morning, Will.
Good morning, Raina and James. They have no choice but to rely on what they find inside the home to hope that they leads them to an answer. I mean, you want closure at this particular point if you're the families and the friends of the victims, because he committed suicide. According to the investigators, he saw the police officers rush to him, and that's when he turned the gun on himself. There was never a gun battle, and with him no longer around, he can't answer the question of, why did you do this? Let me step out of the way and show you what's going on. 24 hours ago, exactly 24 hours ago, guys, the fire department, they were here. They were putting out a fire at his home. And his home is on the left side of your screen. It's the one with the black sedan right in front. The garage is open. It was on fire at the time. They didn't know that 9 miles from this location, he had committed a rampage. Let me show you the video. This is about an hour before the shooting took place, less than an hour, just by the brightness of what happened. You can see on the video there, he casually walks out. He's dressed in his attire. He has a black duffel bag. He calmly loads up his white pickup truck. We don't know what was inside that duffel bag, presumably weapons, but investigators are not saying. It would be the last time that he would ever leave his home, because he would leave this location, go 9 miles, go to VTA, and do that rampage, which took place at 6:34 in the morning. That's when 911 calls just flooded dispatchers. They came rushing out to the scene. And then a couple of minutes later, all of a sudden, there was a fire here. They didn't know it was connected to him. The fire department, they put out the fire. They did an address check. They realized this home belongs to 57-year-old Sam Cassidy, who has lived here for decades. But if you talk to neighbors, they barely knew him.
He doesn't say anything. He's kind of quiet, and then, I was scared though. But after that, I ignore him. He's living alone. I never see his friends. I never see his families. I never see anybody coming with his house. He's a live alone, probably 20 years.
So let me also set up the stage for this location here. You can see all the cones here. This is only for residents to come and go. So they have not been evacuated. That home is part of the crime scene. We do know that ATF and FBI agents are assisting with the investigation. So those cones probably will mark off for parking spots to allow the investigators to come and go for the next several days. We do know that he lives alone at that particular house. He's been here for quite some time. This major thoroughfare is McLaughlin. This home is located at 1178 Angmar, which is about 15 minutes from the VTA headquarters. And again, it just gives me chills, Raina and James, that a little bit more than 24 hours ago, he left this place, calmly drove to the FTA headquarters, and killed 9 people. Those 9 people, they also got up in the morning, ate breakfast, did not know what he was planning at the time, and they may never know as far as the family and friends, because he is no longer around, which to me is almost another act of cruelty, that he's not around to answer the motive. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Will. And as investigators continue that part of this today, we